Hey, welcome to the Queer Youth Leadership Podcast. Today with us we have Jim.
Hi, I'm Jem. I use she, they pronouns.
So Jim, when did your activism journey start?
I haven't been much of an activist. I've always wanted to be. I've tried to educate myself and I've tried to educate others around me, but I haven't done as much as I'd like to. So through this, I'd like it to be the main start of activism for me.
That is nice. Okay, and we have Tanta.
Oh, hi, I'm Topaz. My pronouns are Stop. I was talking.
Because I noticed, like, right in the middle after you said it, that I said it.
It's Topaz. Let's keep going because, podcasts are a little unscripted. I'm Topaz. Call me whatever. Crumble is a baby and he also goes by literally whatever. Do you have any questions for me, Charlie?
Crumble is a dog, just so everyone knows.
Crumble is my baby.
Crumble is a dog, so nobody.
Crumble is my emotional support animal child.
I love
You're his stepmother, of course you do.
Yes, I am.
Let's see. What's your favorite? What's your most memorable moment? What was your calling point of when you were like, I want to help the world out, I want to be an activist? What was that calling event or experience in your life that had you like, hey, I want to like advocate for this group?
I always just really wanted to help people, but I don't want to be like, I consider myself an activist because I do all this work here, but that's not like a career goal for me. I just do it because I like to help others. I don't really see one specific defining moment. I've kind of just always had an innate drive to help out others. But basically I want to be a dance teacher, but activism is something I always hope to do on the side to help others. There's no real defining moment. I've kind of always just had it in me.
Yes, I feel like, yeah, that was ever since I was a kid. Mine's just kind of focused though, but yeah, I was always a helpful person ever since I was a kid. Okay, and we have Pax.
Hey, I'm Pax. I use he, him pronouns.
Let's see. Let me think of a question off the top of my head. What is a queer topic that you're really, a lot of information about?
Not a lot, honestly. I think a lot of my information comes about maybe a trans experience, going through surgeries, trying to get your insurance to cover them. But a lot of that is just focused off my own identity and needing to know that information. So I'm kind of hoping to just learn more about other than just the basics about identities and flags, just to get a bit of a deep dive into queer history soon.
Yes, I love that. I don't know very much. I just know very much based on my personal identity and the challenges I faced at my school and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so just to say, were you saying something?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you. Just saying. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm Charlie. I go by he, him. And do you guys have any questions for me?
Charlie, my question for you is, have you seen Heartstopper, the TV show, or the books, and how did you feel about them? I know that's not a super deep question, but I feel like it's a really common topic because it's a trending show and it's on a lot of queer people's minds.
And I keep bothering Topaz about it, so that too.
Yeah, Jim will never ever let me stop, even though I've read all the books, until I watch the Heartstopper show on Netflix, which I plan to do tonight, Jim. No worries, we will talk about it all day tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I actually got the book like last week. So I got that book last week because I was like, I didn't know there was a show about it or anything. But I didn't like last time I like heard of it, I heard it was like a really good gay book. So I'm like, I need to get it because I need more gay books.
Which volume?
I'm on one currently.
There are 4. It's like a continuation. So I would recommend ordering the other 3 while you're reading 1, or you'll be like me, who is left on a huge cliffhanger and had to wait weeks to be able to like finish each thing.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that definitely because I don't like cliffhangers at all. No.
Each one in cliffhanger. You'll hate it.
The show kind of does that too. Just if anyone wants to watch the show, it's on Netflix.
I'm literally holding my Heartstopper books right now.
Yeah, Topaz was showing them to me earlier.
Okay, so would you like to move on to your positive affirmation of the day, Charlie?
Yeah, so at the beginning of like each show episode, well after each podcast episode, I have a little affirmation jar, and I'll pull a strip out of these affirmation jar, and like read it to you guys and elaborate on it. So our affirmation for today is open your heart and drink in this gorgeous day. I feel like sometimes we don't stay in the present a lot of times. We focus on the future, and instead of like analyzing, going deep dive and enjoying the actual present, we go into the future or things that happened in the past instead of focusing on the now. So
I definitely understand that, Charlie. That's really nice. I feel like that's a really good thing to
yes.
have said. Charlie wrote most of these amazing quotes, by the way, just so y'all know.
Yeah. So do you guys, so we have a mini topic for today. We'll have a larger topic like next like week episode, but today we only have a mini topic because it's our first time doing a podcast, and we just need something very quick and simple. And so we have 5, is it 5?
It's 5,
Yeah.
but we were kind of just going to cover what felt natural.
Yeah, well, we have 5 down, but we're covering whatever we feel that is we can do or we feel that we want to do. So which one did you guys want to touch on?
I have the list they sent me, so let me go ahead and get that shake-a-lake and pulled up. Boop. Boop, boopity boop. Let's talk about the common misconception that sexuality or gender is a choice, if that's okay with all of you.
That's fine by me.
Sure.
Does anyone have a starting thought, or would you like me to start it?
I can start it if you guys want.
I can. I was just like, whatever's more convenient. I hate like talking over others, so
I get it. You're not, though. Speak what's on your mind.
it's like really just until you've been in like a situation where you genuinely felt differently, I don't think you could understand how it's not a choice. So you kind of have to take our word for it is the best way I can put it. Or think about like you trying to like the like same gender as you are if you're a straight person. Like, no, it's not. It's obviously not a choice. I mean, if you put someone through gay conversion therapy, they might stop dating anyone, but that's because they're depressed and traumatized.
Yeah. I don't, it's, you just can't decide what is a choice someone else is making just based on your own thoughts. You've never gone through it. How are you supposed to know what other people are experiencing? Is kind of my thought. of course you're going to think it's a choice. You haven't gone through it. You haven't struggled with the things queer people struggle with. On the other side of that, though, I do see sometimes queer people will say things like, if it were a choice, I wouldn't have chosen to go through this. I would have. I like being a part of this community. And if it was a choice, I would still be attracted to women. But
Yeah. Also, Charlie, I'm sorry, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say like that saying that's like a choice is like sort of similar to saying that me being black is a choice, because like I don't know how that like those two we don't fit together. Like that's like telling me you chose to be gay. You chose to be like followed around the school and yelled slurs at. You chose all that. If I had a preview of what was gonna happen, like what Jen said, I wouldn't have changed it anyways. But if I had a preview of that, I probably would have rethought my thoughts. Like if I was choosing, rethought it like 25 more times before I said yes.
We
Like,
stand valid.
gotta think about this for a minute. It's rough. It gets rough sometimes.
Another good one I think we may want to touch on is how this is what Shake Milk said, that the gay population is responsible for the spread of HIV and other STDs, which simply is not true. It's a common misconception. While these diseases may have originated in the gay community, it's not just gay people who spread them. It was malpracticing doctors and drug users. Neither gay people or drug users should be demonized, obviously, but like those, it's not definitely just gay men who spread the HIV epidemic. Sorry, but even if it were, that's not an excuse to hate on them, but you get the point. It really was not them just being irresponsible. It was a severely unknown disease.
You're teaching me things over here.
We stand.
I don't know much about this like topic or talking point, but from the short video that I did watch about it, it wasn't only gay people that had it. Like straight people had HIV and like AIDS and other STDs and stuff like that. Like it wasn't like gay people that specifically had it.
Yeah, anyone could get it, and anyone can still get it. You just got to be very careful.
And it's the lack of education. If people knew how to prevent these things and knew this was an issue, then it would have been a less common thing. The issue was lack of education and lack of knowledge on the topic.
R.I.P. Mercury.
Because the thing of which it took the government like years to make up like something to stop it or to like prevent it or slow it down or something like that. It took them like years to do that, from my knowledge. Because I think it was probably because it was targeted towards the queer community and they did not like us in the first place. So that's just like, that's an easy way to them. It's like, that's an easy way to kill our enemies very slowly. Like
Giving them the benefit of the doubt, a lot of effort was put into finding a cure for HIV. I know it, even though it attacked mainly queer people, still so much effort was put into it. It's just was a really hard disease to conquer from a medical standpoint.
You know, as far as like, I just think of during the time there was a lot of fear mongering, and I think it was more so to cause fear and to kind of lead away, because the AIDS epidemic just so happened to happen, I think, around like a peak time where gay people were kind of being slightly more open. It wasn't, it was still taboo, but it wasn't be as taboo in society. And so I think the timing of the AIDS epidemic allowed for some hateful rhetoric and a lot of fear mongering to just kind of spread. I feel like it would just allow them to blame gay people and therefore push their own agenda in certain lights.
I definitely agree with that, Pax. Does anyone have any other topics that they sent that really stuck out to them?
Yes, that all gay people are feminine / like flamboyant and are other like baseless stereotypes. It's like we have a lot of sections in the queer community, like the lesbian community. We have studs and like subcategories like that and sub identities like that. And it's like not all gay people are flamboyant. There's gay people that are very like masculine and like a little bit of feminine things, and there's like some that just look like they're natural straight dudes, and that they are just like they wouldn't date like men, right? Like so, there's obviously that bringing in and switching those. I feel like in just stereotypes in general in the gay community, when you take those two the stereotypes in the gay community, when you take the like one of them for like an instance, like the stereotype that one of the lesbians have to be masculine and one of the lesbians have to be feminine in like a lesbian relationship. That's like bringing in the idea of like a straight relationship. So bringing that ideology from natural society into our community, of which we're trying to break away from, but also we're trying to fit in at the same time, because it's like it's hard to explain, but like you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely feel that, Charlie. Like, especially it's like no matter how queer a relationship is, people will try to bring a heteronormative dynamic into it.
For sure. And these stereotypes have actually like harmed people, including me. These stereotypes have harmed me. They made me, when I first figured out I was a lesbian and I was attracted to pretty feminine women, I thought I had to be masculine because, oh, I wanted a feminine girlfriend. So I cut my hair and I wore suits instead of dresses, and I dressed really masculinely, and I just realized that isn't me. I'm feminine and I'm attracted to feminine women, and that's okay. You don't have to have this heteronormative relationship dynamic.
Yeah, do you, boo? I feel like most of these can be summarized into do you, boo, and let others do them.
Exactly.
So, are any other topics popping out at us, or are we thinking we're about done? What are we thinking? Would we like to move on to a poem?
Let's see. I have lingering thoughts inside of my head, but that's probably more of topics for a single episode before I go into a whole entire rant.
Yeah, probably.
I feel that. I always have a million thoughts in my head.
Yeah, like there are a million things I want to talk about right now, but like this is a shorter mini episode because it's just introduction, so
Yeah, I noticed I deleted the channel of which I put the poem in, so now I gotta go find it.
You guys wanna, just to do more introductory things, wanna do a fun little thing where we all ask a silly question? Nothing to do with being queer, just a funny question.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Favorite Cards Against Humanity card.
We were playing right before the episode. Just for some context. I felt really bad for accidentally playing puppies earlier. think it was puppies.
Yeah, you can go with puppies.
Yeah. Pax, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
I have. It was a very wild time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
It was a pretty wild card, but I'm trying to remember. But it was something about like this 14-year-old girl getting in trouble at school, and it was like, what did the principal say that she got in trouble for? And one of them was like, killing a clown in the locker rooms, and I was like, that right there, I got that. That's it.
Mine probably has to be the one that's like, this is one of mine just because it's a very versatile card. Auschwitz. It's dark, but it can be used in several situations that are funny and mean, but funny. Because I had that card and I was thinking in my head last round, like not last round, but like last night, there were several situations I could have used that, and it probably would have won.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a poem pulled up if you guys want me to go ahead and start reading that.
Please and thank you. Oh, I said please and thank you. Like I like if you read the poem.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good.
can't. Okay, anyways, the poem is called Caramel You. Caramel You, with everything you do so sweet and kind, I almost lost my mind. Sugary sweet and golden as can be, you shine like jewels in the sun. Oh, jewel, the one I love. I'll kiss your sweet soul pure, till your smile weeps as my heart grows fond. You're all that I adore. And when the smile breaks the day and introduces us to dawn, I'll be giddy as the day grows new, happily by your side. Your laugh pushes back the stormy clouds and fills my heart with joy. So I shall know, my darling boy, you're my caramel.
That's beautiful. Woo!
That is gorgeous.
That's
Snap.
beautiful. I'm giving you poetry snaps.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, my partner sent that one in. It is the same one they put in my birthday card.
Oh,
If anyone would like to submit poems to be read on the podcast, just send them to us, please. Love all
I
the
have a
poems.
mini poem I must share.
Hmm?
I have a very short mini poem I must share.
Oh, I'm scared.
oh, let's share it.
Gary the Gay Axolotl.
Oh my god.
That is it. That is all.
Yes.
That was beautiful. That was moving.
Wait, would you like
That's a
context?
side joke. So no one who watches this will get it, but I hope it becomes like a quote in the YouTube comment section in like 10 years that'll be used as a meme.
Oh, okay, so we're not going to give context to this.
Do you want to give context, Jen?
We don't need to. We're not going to give context to Charlie and Pax either then.
Would y'all, okay, Charlie Pack, would you like context? If you would like context, we will explain.
No, I want to be confused for eternity.
You want to be confused for eternity. What about you, Pax?
Context and DMs. I feel like it should be a secret in this episode.
No, we don't need to keep it secret. It's either we all know or no one knows besides me and Jim.
Dang. You know what? I don't know. Harry the Axolotl was just gay.
Gary the Gay Axolotl was the whole poem. It's just Gary the Gay Axolotl.
And that,
He is gay.
guys, we don't need context because that in itself is all the context we need.
Yes.
Okay.
So
if this
true.
gets, how about this? If this gets 100 gay likes, I will give 100 K likes. I will give context to Gary the Gay Axolotl.
I'll do you one better. What if we get -1 likes? Then
Negative-
can we get the
Negative
Okay.
1?
You know what?
Negative-
Actually, I'm not going to give context, but I'm going to show Gary the Gay Axolotl. I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait, we
turn my
can see.
camera on, hide my face, and I'm gonna show you guys Gary the gay axolotl.
Oh, we're gonna see the gay Gary.
But I cannot give context until we get our 1 like and no more, no less, or 100,000. So here is Gary the gay axolotl.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
We stand.
I'm
We
very proud of
stand.
him.
Is he bisexual?
No.
He's not bisexual. He's homosexual. He's
That's
gay.
all I can tell you. All I can say is no.
It had the bisexual colors, so I'm like bisexual.
The reason it had those colors is because it was a request made by someone. That is all I can say.
Someone very anonymous.
Oh, a requested bisexual axolotl.
It's not a bisexual axolotl.
It was a
Oh,
requested
gay.
purple axolotl because its
I
main
just-
color is purple.
Look,
Oh.
Okay. I'm
the
pretty sure.
axolotl is homosexual, is gay leaning, but he's also bisexual. So they're also bisexual. So they're a little.
He
they're a
is
little more
also
gay than
homophobic.
homosexual.
We're trying to build a backstory for this axolotl. So, Gary
Fine, I'll give
is
you
a
guys context.
homophobic, bisexual, homosexual axolotl. No, we don't want context. We need this to stay chaotic. That is what he is. He's
What? No
homophobic.
context.
No
No
context.
But is he transphobic? Is he only homophobic or is he transphobic too?
I think homophobic encompasses it all in this scenario.
Okay, so he's homophobic. Oh man, I like Gary.
Oh, one more thing. He is in a relationship with a whale.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, that's
Wait,
a
but I thought the whales were in a relationship with each other.
They're
Are they-
poly.
Okay, they're poly. Okay, cool. They can be
So-
poly.
2 whales and a waddle. That's my new album name.
I love it. I'll show the whale if this gets 100 likes. How about that?
Show the whale. I'm proud of it. Show the whale.
I don't have it on me.
Your mom has to.
Oh,
Well, I feel like we should make once we get we should make a whole entire episode on the homophobic, bisexual,
cool.
homosexual.
Apparently
Exactly.
polyamorous too.
Polyamorous.
Me
But
and
2
Topaz
whales.
can do this. We might even have a guest star if we talk about this actually, because the guest star has something to do with this as well.
Oh,
Anyway.
We can do a whole episode on this if it's requested. I would be happy to.
I would love to. We can go
Yeah,
all in depth.
Topaz,
Yeah,
I
I'll
promise
just go ahead and
I'll show the whale next episode, Topaz, I promise.
Okay. We should probably go ahead and close out because I need to bring Mom her food, and I did not want anyone's voice to interrupt the recording.
And plus, our time's about to run out on Zoom.
Oh
Thank
god,
you.
yeah.
So bye.
Bye.
Bye. Like and subscribe, weirdos.
Like and subscribe and slay today, human beings.
Heck yeah.
Bye again, and bye from Gary the gay axolotl.
Bye, the gay axolotl. The gay axolotl. I can't speak. The gay axolotl.